On the school field, a player accidentally kicked the football out of bounds. The ball landed right next to a boy standing outside the field, but the boy misunderstood the player. He thought the player was giving him the football as a gift. He picked it up, put it in his cart, and walked off. The player went to complain to the coach, but the coach just smiled and didn't stop the boy. This boy, who seemed a bit slow, was named Kennedy. He had an intellectual disability, which made him come across as simple. He often wandered the streets pushing a cart, and his only hobby was all kinds of ball games. The next day, the players got back at the boy. They locked Kennedy in a warehouse, then kept slamming footballs against the door, having a blast, laughing with cruel taunts. The coach noticed something was wrong, rushed over, and opened the warehouse door. He found Kennedy tied up, huddled in the corner, crying in fear. The coach hurried to comfort him, peeled off the tape binding him, and Kennedy, terrified, ran off as fast as he could. To punish the players, the coach planned to make them double their training the next day. 2 days later, Kennedy returned to the practice field with the football. The coach stopped him, wanting to apologize. Kennedy carefully handed the ball to the coach, but the coach didn't take it, he gave it back to him. The coach had long seen how much Kennedy loved football, so he offered him a spot as the team's assistant coach. Kennedy said nothing, just pushed his cart and walked away silently. The next day, Kennedy was back at the field watching practice. The coach saw him and had the assistant coach bring him a bottle of water. Slowly, Kennedy began to feel the coach's kindness. After practice, the coach invited him to his office. Kennedy hesitated, then let his guard down and followed him in. In the office, Kennedy was fascinated by an old radio. The coach, seeing his interest, gave it to him. Gradually, Kennedy opened up and agreed to be the assistant coach. The first time he stepped onto the field, the coach introduced him to the players in a big way. Even though Kennedy tried his hardest, the players still teased him from time to time, but Kennedy didn't hold a grudge. Instead, he encouraged and lifted up the players who'd bullied him. Soon, the official game started. The players were so tense that they got crushed in the first half. Kennedy did everything he could to relax them, cheering them on non-stop. And sure enough, they won the next game. After that game, Kennedy was named the field's best mascot. But then came a flood of harsh comments. People called him a fool, said he was just a publicity stunt for the team. But the coach didn't care. The next day, he kept dropping Kennedy off home on time, just like always. Wanting to learn more about him, the coach found Kennedy's mother, and asked about what was wrong with him. She told him, Kennedy doesn't have a disease. The doctors say he just has delayed mental development. He has an older brother who's perfectly normal. His father passed away years ago. I work, but half the time I'm just worrying where he is. I know people will lock him up for the smallest reason. Kennedy's a good boy. He has a kind heart. It's just, so many people aren't willing to take the time to get to know him. Before long, another football game was about to begin.